My name's Cara Hackmann McCully. I played volleyball here at Missouri State from 2007 to 2010. I graduated in 2011. I stayed and got my master's in sports management, and then I started working here for Shelter Insurance, and I am a claims adjuster here at our local branch. I've also been coaching volleyball since I've graduated. Coached at Parkview High School for 2 years and Nixa High School for 1, and then stayed on the club volleyball scene as well. There's obviously a lot of a legacy with the Missouri State Bears program, and just to be included in that group of people that have been able to be honored already is very flattering, and it's quite an honor to be grouped with those same type of people. To be a Bear for me is being a part of a legacy and part of a community. This town really supports its university, and I feel like the fans are very supportive of the sports, and it's always been an honor to get to play in front of everybody and to kind of have that Missouri State University across your back on your jersey and kind of take pride in that, to play for that. My favorite memory is probably winning the conference championship in 2008. We had a lot of adversity that year. We had some injuries. We had to shuffle some people around. I don't think people expected us to win that tournament. We kind of came out and proved them wrong, and I would say just the way we came together as a team, that was a pretty special moment.
Right after our last performance, we moved to Chesterfield up in the St. Louis area, so that we were close to one of our sons, who's a band director up there, and also to kind of clear the path for the guy coming in behind me. And we had great years playing here for all the athletic teams. It was a joy always. This great university, and I was here 31 years, so I got to see it really grow and expand and move from a little regional university to a major school, and then I always enjoyed the relationship with the athletic teams, and our band kids did too, and yeah, it was tremendous. A lot of funny stories, of course, because we came in during Spoonball and Spoon's Temple of Doom, and the basketball band got into those games in a big way. In fact, I had no idea the athletic director had songs that he did not like. And so Coach Rowe, if we strike up Elvira or Walk Like an Egyptian, I could see him coming across the court. He was like, "Why are you playing that?" You know, and so which we played it a lot when we knew that. And then Three Blind Mice, when we disagreed with calls on the floor, we're told we probably need to discontinue that, but great fun.
I'm Erica Shepard Derryberry. I played softball for Missouri State University from 1995 to 1999. Since I left here in 1999, I have taught high school science for 11 years, coached a varsity softball team for 5 years. I have stayed at home for part of this time and raised my 3 children, and I now coach a travel softball team for my daughter. Man, I'm so honored to be here. It's not something that I ever imagined happening. My time at Missouri State was just, it was life-changing, and it was amazing, and it was something I'll never forget, and I'm just going to always be thankful for the time that I had here. I'm so proud to be a Bear. It was a great opportunity that I am so thankful for. My favorite memories from here are we won the Missouri Valley Conference tournament 3 years in a row and got to go to the NCAA regional tournament, and just the whole hype around all that, and getting to go to the watch parties and getting to go to the big tournaments, playing teams like UCLA. It was just something I'll never forget.
Micah Holst, baseball, 1996 to 1999 seasons. So I played professionally within the San Francisco Giants organization for a few seasons, and finished my baseball career in 2004. And then since then, I've actually been in working for a company now by the name of Ascent Global Logistics. So I'm currently the president of Ascent Global Logistics. We do international ocean freight and air freight. You know, it means a lot. It certainly came as a bit of a surprise, and sitting at home, and got a phone call from Mark Stillwell, and couldn't have been happier. And so it's certainly an honor. I've obviously looked at all the names that are part of the Hall of Fame, some of which I played with, and were here during my time. So it's a great honor to be recognized with all of them as well. You know, for me, it just felt like home. This felt like home from the moment that I stepped on campus here and took my first recruiting visit. So for me, it's truly like a second home. And and no matter how long I think you're away from it, obviously it's still, when you come back, you're still part of that family, so it feels like home. Yeah, it was probably actually not one of my accomplishments, but on a team that I was on my senior year when a guy by the name of Matt Sapicki, who I believe is already in the Hall of Fame, hit a home run to knock off Arkansas in the Super Regionals at their place when they were the #1 seed.
Will Fontleroy, 1996 through 2000, men's basketball. Played 8 years in Europe, came home after a couple injuries and kind of passed the torch to my kids. It's hard to put in words what it means to be a Bear, but shortly, it means everything. To be in a place where the city embraces you, the community embraces you, the fans embrace you, and they come out to support you every night, whether it's snowing or sleeting or rain. Just being in a place where you're appreciated and they come out to support. Gosh, one of the craziest memories has to be the Mizzou game. Hands down, has to be the Mizzou game. No one gave us a chance. We're little brother. Mizzou's coming around with their kind of chest poked out, and to go into Hearns and hand Norm Stewart his only loss in the month of November during his coaching career, it was a huge deal for us.
My name is Dennis O'Hagan, and I started here in 1976, and I graduated in December of 1980, and I was a football player. I got married pretty much straight out of college. Actually, my wife is an alum. We have 3 kids, and they all are alum, as are their spouses, which is pretty rare, and 3 grandkids, and I am a professional consultant in the cleaning industry. I truly was surprised, genuinely humbled at the honor. So it's great to come back. I said, you know my history of my whole family with this university, so it's a matter of pride for all of us. So when I was here, it was no small school by any stretch, but what it's grown into, it's a sense of pride and a real powerful thing to see how much has gone on with this university since I did attend here. There's a great number of memories that I have, and to try to just pick one, I don't believe I can do it. It's a flood of memories, and I look back over the time that I was here, the different people that I met and that are now still lifelong friends. It's hard to comprehend one specific moment for me.
Carly Stubblefield, women's basketball, 1997 to 2001. I have still just tried to stay around the game as much as I can. I get to coach my children in sports, and I get to do a lot of calling Lady Bear basketball games on TV. It's a huge honor. I've been a Lady Bear fan since I was 12 years old, maybe even younger, and to be a part of the program, to wear the jersey, to have the success we did as teams, and to actually coach afterwards, my cup is full with the amount of blessedness I've had, and then to be honored with Hall of Fame, it just is kind of the cherry on top. In my opinion, to be a Bear is just it's just pride, Bear pride. I picked this place because I knew what it was about, and I love the motto and just the familyness of Lady Bear basketball, the deep tradition, and with all of that, it just makes me proud to have worn the jersey and still get to call and be around it today. Of course, everybody wants me to say the obvious answer of the Final Four trip, which was an outstanding memory to be with my teammates in St. Louis for the Final Four. One of the biggest memories of that is coming off the plane after winning in Washington, and the airport at Branson Springfield National Airport was filled from wall to wall with all of our fans just greeting us coming off the plane, and that's something I'll never forget.